people. This is your girl Gipsy, and I'm here with.
You could call me Ben.
Call me Zeno.
And we are on Tape Zone. Today's discussion is about depression. So I would like to ask my pundits about how, what's their take on depression. Ben, what's depression?
Depression is some form of conditions. You see, that is associated with the person's mood swings. Normally, from how you feel in the morning, probably to the evening, it's really how I can explain your depression.
Yeah, depression. I would say depression is an emotional disorder, and depression should be something so serious. It's not like just something that we just discussing, but I see it to be a serious condition. Yeah, it's a state which can even lead to celebrities or stars taking drugs and all that. Yeah, if we could recall, we have stars like Justin Bieber, Britney Spears, Whitney Houston. When they got so depressed, they turned to drugs. There was so much of alcohol intake, cocaine intake, and a whole lot of drugs. And it led them to states that could even lead to bankruptcy and stuff. So depression, as you're saying, is something so serious, and it's not something to like play with. Yeah.
So have you been depressed before?
Depressed? Okay. In our part of the world, for us like Ghanaians,
No.
I'm trying to.
Because we are Ghanaians, so we don't have
I'm
to
trying
go
to
through
relate the depression with our environment.
Okay.
We will kind of call it like broken heart or something.
No, not necessarily.
But no,
Exactly.
I'm trying to build something up.
Yeah.
The broken heart will lead to that state of depression.
Yeah.
But I will call it the early stages of depression in that part of the world.
If I can add something, sometimes
Yeah.
you see, typical example, when you're back in school, you probably prepare your mind that probably you're going to meet somebody outside. And then you go and then you don't get the expectation that what you were expecting. You come back to the school and then you feel a little bit down.
Yeah.
These are all small mood swings that
Those are the early stages.
Yeah. But as it builds on, probably if you are into a relationship with somebody and it keeps going that way, probably you develop certain feelings that whenever you are alone, you might think somebody's looking at you, somebody's even after you, all those things.
Yeah, if you could get back in time, those days when we get broken eye and you'll be there and somebody can eat like kinky with coke. You see that thing? Those are all early stages of depression.
Yeah.
But when you start building up, you might not, like, how should I put it? You might not know that you're going through that thing. In our part of the world, we don't normally go to the hospitals or to big clinics to check up with those stuff. So before you could realize you need to go to the rehab because of that state you are. But in our part of the world, you'll be outcast. You'll be a social outcast. Nobody will be checking up on you if you should turn to drugs, smoking cocaine, smoking weed. We don't know what happened of you. We have big stars, even in Ghana here, who got depressed and they turned to drugs and
Funny face.
They fell off.
I think he's going through that phase right now.
Yeah.
Because you cannot go and then probably receiving a little bit and then you dump the whole cluster and everything in your face.
There are all signs of depression.
Yeah.
I know of one celeb. I don't want to mention names here. I met this celeb at a wedding, and he has a hit track in Ghana. This person has taken to alcohol. Those look at me sitting, those just go and take the booze.
But I'm not still getting you. You see,
Me too.
Yeah.
Because I think depression is not something that we get only from relationship.
Right.
People get depressed from schools. Even just by giving a lot of assignments and you not being able to pass your exams can even get you depressed. You can even get depressed from home, maybe from the loss of maybe someone who is very close to your loved one can even get you depressed. You can get depressed through an insult that your mom might even be throwing to you each and every day. You can get depressed through breakups, relationship. Depression is something that doesn't even alert you that, hey, I'm coming to make you feel depressed. It's sometimes you are just there and you feel like, yes, maybe the point of stage that you wanted to be at that point, at that particular age, you haven't gotten there yet. That can also make you feel depressed. For me, I see the depression to be so many things. It doesn't just entail between relationship,
Yeah, I
like
get
maybe
that.
marital issues and so things. Me,
But-
I'd even gone through depression before, and my depression wasn't from breakup. It was just from maybe at that point of time, I felt like where I am is not supposed to be where I'm supposed to be. Like I'm supposed to be doing much more in terms of education. My GPA was supposed to be at some higher stage or something. All this can make people feel depressed and so many things.
One other thing I also realized is that it has to do with after school. That is one thing I personally experienced.
Yes.
You see,
Not
when
getting a
you
job.
when you
I
come
get
to school
that.
and then you are in the house, your mates are moving ahead.
Yes,
Then
yes.
you start to see the progress that they are making in their life.
And you're not even working. You're still in the
Sometimes you feel
house.
so down that you even regret being born and those
Your
stuff.
parents can even make you feel depressed.
So
because
it boils down to the
everything that
factor
you
that
do, you get angry.
all that you're saying, we're taking it from different perspectives. I took it from relationship, you're taking it from after school,
A lot of
probably at work.
things.
So depression basically can be from different perspectives, as in different factors will lead to that.
Mm-hmm.
After school, at work, it can be a whole lot of
Relationships. Sometimes some things don't even have to kick up for you to feel like, oh yes, I'm depressed. Like, and as he said, in Ghana here, most people wouldn't even know that they're even depressed. A lot of people are going through depression without them knowing that they are going through depression. Sometimes they will even be going through the depression. They think that, oh, I'm stressed, that's why. But no, you need to
see
seek
a
help.
doctor, yeah?
You need to see a doctor. You need to confide in someone. In our part of the world, especially the men are seen to be people who are not vulnerable. So if a man isn't supposed to talk about his feelings, but no, don't let anyone deceive you with that. Air out your view. When you feel depressed about something, talk to someone. Tell someone about how you feel. Don't think because you're a man, people will laugh at you. No, find the right people to talk to. They wouldn't. If you get the right people to talk to, there is no way they're going to laugh at you.
If I should say, a perfect example is the Valentine's Day. Someone is just in the room checking on other people's
Status because
today's Valentine. This person is getting this.
Aww.
Even this person is receiving this. You're just getting the pressure for yourself. It all comes or bring to the fact that you some way or somehow getting depressed with stuff just by watching people start. It's even this person is getting a Valentine's Day gift and I'm not receiving anything. What will you be thinking?
I for one person, I'm feeling that feeling right now.
So I saw on WhatsApp status said someone have gotten 5,000. I was like, hey, 5,000. And the reference from the MTN mobile money was Val's Day gifts. I was like, wow. And I got nothing.
The day is not yet over, so probably something.
It's
So
over.
what are you turning to? If you feeling that way, what are you turning to?
Right now, I think I'm becoming a little bit anti-love. You see, the way they do it, they branded the whole day, making it feel like if you are not loved, or if you don't have somebody to love you, yeah. But love is something that you can
You
express every
expect
day.
in so many ways.
People are
Actually,
feeling the
in so
pressure
many ways.
in this
It's
weekend.
true.
You see,
It's
people are
true.
being forced to even go into circumstances that they would normally not do. Somebody is rushing to go to a villa or a resort with somebody because we are in it.
That is long and short of it. You forget the guap.
But me one thing the feeling is like guys, we the guys, it's hard for us to pour out our feelings. When you're a guy and you start to air your views, let people know your feelings.
Pour
Tell
it
that,
out.
Man out.
No.
That's
Pour
why there are
it
so
out
many
to the
mad
right
men,
people.
not
Yes,
mad
it's
women.
true.
No, you see, we get mad more than the women.
That's why I will call management of depression. Depression management. You're trying to manage it.
Yes.
You're managing your own condition.
But
As in, you won't-
keeping something inside
Yeah, it
you
won't
is
get
it's
down
not
at you.
going to manage. It's not going to help you manage anything. It's actually going to let everything become worse because you are fighting your own demons inside you. How can you do that? Talk to someone. Talk to the right people. The people that wouldn't judge you. The people that wouldn't make you feel guilty for being depressed. Those are the people that you have to see. Those are the people that you have to talk to. So if you are talking to the wrong people, stop talking to them. Talk to the ones that will make you feel comfortable and let you understand that what you are going through is something that is normal for everyone to go through.
And how will you know you're talking to the right people?
Do you see their advice that they will give you and the comment that they will even give you?
But you are depressed. How do you know the comment that the person
Oh no,
is
like
probably
okay, I come
It's
to
like,
you. No,
after
I come to
elections, you
you.
lost the elections and you've taken it to
No,
God.
no, listen.
How do you know
I'm
that?
feeling depressed right now.
Yeah.
I'm feeling depressed.
Yeah.
And I come to you, I'm like, Ben, I'm depressed. And then you be like, oh, me the pepe kwada. You Bob.
Yeah.
This thing is going to let me keep my emotions to myself
Probably
because
as a
I'm going to
woman.
feel.
Because me, if I should go to one of my guys and tell him that Charlie, this is how I'm feeling, I feel this way.
Yeah,
and he also responds
that
like,
one
Charlie,
thing.
oh, forget it.
Exactly my
I will feel like,
point.
oh, then this time,
So that person be the right person.
No, that person is not the person that you're supposed to talk to anymore. You're supposed to find someone who will be like, how are you feeling? What is making you feel depressed?
That's
That
the
person is going
person
to let
ready
you,
to listen to
yes,
you. Okay.
listen to the right questions. Like ask you the right questions that you are going to ask. There are lots of people committing suicide because of depression. Last year, lots of people died because of depression. Don't wait for you to be a victim of suicide. Please talk to someone from depression. I think last year, 1 million people, 1.5 million people in 2020 died from depression by committing suicide. Don't wait to become a victim before you actually air out your views. Talk to someone, the right people who are willing to listen to you, who will listen to you, and the people who won't listen to you. Don't waste your time on them. Find a psychologist to talk to or a friend that you can trust. How are you going to conclude?
Okay, I'll conclude with like the measures to
Depression.
combat depression. So with the depression factor, I will personally say see a doctor. Even aside seeing a doctor, talk to someone. When you talk to someone, probably it won't solve the problem like 100%, but we do with it. Yeah, you are good to go.
What about you, Ben?
No, yeah, I think you should make friends, good friends in that, and then also try also as much as possible to also get engaged with others, and also try to express your feeling to the people closer to you. I believe they might help you out most. And then psychologists, I know a lot of people cannot afford it here,
Yeah.
and so probably you should speak to a lot of people, and then I think you'll be fine.
Okay. So in conclusion, what I've said is suicide is never the option. Suicide is never the solution to your depression. It wouldn't end. It's just going to cause a lot of pain to the people that you're going to leave behind. Think about them. Whenever you want to commit suicide, think about your mother, your father, your children that you're going to leave behind. Suicide is never the option. Ben, do you have anybody that wants to say shout out to?
A lot, I actually brought a list.
We don't have time for the list today.
Okay, first of all, shout out to Halle Main. That's a new sensational act in our hood. He's doing marvelously, and then also shout out to all the boys in the hood. You see,
Attire boys
and everybody. Yeah, Charlie, big ups to you guys. Watch the station and also subscribe to the station.
Subscribe.
Yeah, shout out to everyone watching us. We got you always. And make sure we be coming up with good videos. Shout out to my boys, Cavani Fight too. For everyone, the boys in the hood. You go, we got you. Okay.
We'll bring today's section to an end. Till we meet again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Aseda Radio. ASEDA Radio. RADIO. Don't forget to subscribe. And that's Adomano. Adomano wants you on. Click it so. Sana said it be to one. When the first person of boom. Now what's I like it? Don't forget to subscribe. This is the end of today's section. This has been Tip Zone. Stay tuned for more videos as we bring about the daily activities, the daily things that go on in our society. It's T to the I to the P. Tip. Z to the O to the N to the E. Zone. Tip Zone. Don't forget to subscribe to Aseda Radio. Shout out. Bye bye.